Don't come in May, which for some God knows reason, I have no idea why we have to go in May. It's finished. Finished. We want it. It's finished. There's absolutely no truth. Does not know the predicament that I'm in. All I ask you for is some type of support. My mother told that to yours today. All I ask for.
Okay, can y'all go ahead and go now? You gonna get your money, okay? In January, you get your money.
I don't get money. I can't. Miss Finch knows the type of game you're going to play. That's how come I know you're going to leave the state. I know you're going to leave in May.
Yeah. Alright. You like your daddy? Alright.
It's not your daddy. That's just a man.
Don't tell her I'm not a father, right?
Be her father. Do something for her.
Hey. Hey, come here. She wants to talk to me. Come here. Give her here, please.
You know, we'll put some clothes on so his syphilis flies into your skin.
Yeah, I'm going to go now.
No, I'm going to wait. It's the white girl.
Nobody come over here.
No, she just said she's going to wait.
Nobody come over here.
No, she said she's going to wait.
Ain't nobody come over here.
No, she said she's going to wait.
Nobody even know I live there.
I'm your wait. I'm your white girl count. I have no soul to yourself. Never miss a white guy. Never miss a white guy. I'm taking my hands out. You need to shake them and hang them up, and then they'll stay like nice and real. Hard time. My sixth moment.
Tiffany, her mother's an Aurora police officer, so you know.
Tell her to be on her way.
Alright. I'm gonna say, you know her brother works for Aurora Police.
Be on
So
her
I
way.
told you, you just screwed up.
How did I screw up?
You just called an Aurora Police captain, and you cursed her out and you hung up on it.
You know what? Tiffy don't care. You wanna know why? Because Tiffy doesn't give a fuck about any white people.
You don't care about white people.
Kiss my ass. She kissed the middle of it for all I care. She said the hair is for all I care. Maybe you know what, Richard? I'm sorry. I shouldn't go off and I shouldn't be so upset. I'm just jealous. I'm really jealous. Yeah, you're right. Because I have no one. I go home to my empty bed and my little poo-poo every day. That's who I go home to. I don't have that opportunity to come home and lay down in the bed with someone so they can hold me all night. I don't have that opportunity anymore. I'll have it one day when Adrian's about a year old because my personal life will never be the same by her. I'm not going to screw her head up yet. Unfortunately, you're her father, so we're just going to have to keep it that way.
Hey, boo-boo.
And I really wish that you weren't. I really wish I would have passed a baby by somebody who was more decent.
Come here,
Who's
boo-boo.
clean.
Hey, Tiffany, can y'all just go ahead and just go on to the
No,
next
I'm
one?
waiting for your white.
Ain't nobody coming
The
over here.
Aurora police person is still here.
You must think you're above the law or something.
I'm above everyone. I'm above you. I'm above her. I'm above everything. Wonder why? Because I have my head screwed on right. I'm going in the right path. If you wouldn't have called, we wouldn't even be over here.
I didn't
So,
call.
Your fault.
When did I call?
You should have called the other day. You and your lawyer should have planned it. And which, think about it, hello, reality. Wouldn't you have called a week before Thanksgiving and said, hey, you know, this is the day I want to see her. Now, why can't you plan things in a week in advance? So at least someone knows.
I thought you guys were dropping the common law stuff anyway.
You know what? I'll be honest, and if you're tape recording me, then fine.
You want to take a corner?
My lawyer is fucked up everything. Maybe that's why I'm so mad.
Take a corner.
Because my fucking lawyer has screwed up my whole fucking life. Yeah, you're right. He sure the fuck did. I told that son of a bitch when we went in there for that four-way meeting, drop that shit.
Drop what, then?
All I have is a letter. That is not fucking enough.
Drop what, the common law shit?
I told him to. He did it. And I told him to. So now I'm going to go to court in January and I'm going to make a full letter. But you know what? I'm going to get around that.
How you gonna get around?
Gonna get around it somehow, some way. I'm gonna put my head together, and I'm gonna think. I can still go through this state to get you to help us. You have to use it later. I'll be fucked out of $600. Actually, $8 because I got banned in my last meeting.
You need to have to pay our lawyer fees.
I'm not paying your lawyer fees.
Right.
The state would have to pay them, but then I wouldn't have to pay them because I don't. But I don't think I can go through the same thing. I make too much money.
Can I get that ring back from you?
It's not yours, it's mine. Why do you need it? So you give it to your white girl? It's mine. When I decide to give, when Adrian gets old enough and she can wear rings herself, I'm gonna give it to her. Because you gave it to me, and unfortunately you're her father. You're still somehow gonna be connected to her, so I think that it belongs to her when she gets older. And I put it away for her. That belongs to her. The other ring, that belongs to her. I opened up Adrian's stocks. I opened up and I bought her 100 shares.
You take me to Taco Bell? Yes, it
Just
is.
we're at your white girl's house where they can cook. No,
You please take me to Taco Bell at a liquor store or something.
no.
All right.
I don't have any room for her. Her swing was in the back seat. I have to take her swing to Miss Deborah's house because she's not, she can act like this. Listen. I'm sorry. Here. Here. And I just feel extremely uncomfortable being over here. I feel extremely uncomfortable being around you because I know you hate me. And that's not fair. That isn't.
Well, I just found that I hate you last night. It ain't like it happened overnight.
Yeah, it did. It happened overnight. If you hate me, Richard, then why the fuck did you even ask us to come see me?
I didn't ask you to come. I didn't ask you to come. I asked her to come.
How was she gonna get here?
I could have came and picked her up.
You alone with my little girl? Kiss my ass, okay? You must be out of your mind. Why do you hate me? Because I didn't call you because you think I live with some man?
Thought you met him today. So you want to say you met him today, but
Oh.
you met him a month ago.
No, I didn't today. Miss Deborah. Just a moment. Now you're holding up.
Can you go ahead? Y'all go ahead and go, man.
I'll leave her.
Come here, boo boo. Come here. Come here. Can I have it, please? Come on.
At least she's even here in your presence. You didn't even have this. Now, please. Now, any person with any sense or mind would not even come over here. Look at the abuse that you put me through.
What abuse?
You lied to me.
About what?
We just left each other alone 2 weeks ago, and you're already with somebody.
What does that got to do with you, though?
That has a lot to do with
Me
me.
and you ain't been together in 2 months.
I thought you said we were together.
Hmm?
Because remember I was on the phone and
I
you were
never told
saying,
you that.
Yeah, you did. You're lying. You're lying. You're lying.
Okay, I'm not arguing. I'm
Piece
not
of
arguing.
garbage. You're lying. I want Daddy to see you in the dress. Oh, now you want to get fussy. Why do you hate me? Let's discuss why you hate me.
Discussing ain't gonna change it.
Richard, I can be over me on board because I was over you when we first broke up in the first place. I didn't even love you before we were together. I finally realized that the other day. I realized that I didn't love you in the first place, and I realized that having a baby with you has only done nothing but bring the hate that I've ever had for you closer and closer and stronger together.
Oh no, you're sucking your thumb.
Yes. I'm not gonna have to fight for this when she's scratching. We're an hour away, so outside is gonna be almost as soon as we get there. So, Richard, let's discuss the hate that you supposedly have for me.
It ain't supposed to. I don't want to
Did
discuss
your
it.
white girl suck your dick and then you realized that she hated me because I didn't suck your dick the way white girls do? She doesn't want to be sit. She wants you to hold her.
Hmm? Oh.
She's a spoiled, rotten little
Well, that's what you.
pumpkin head.
She don't need to be spoiled.
No, Richard, I'm not going to change what I've always done. I've always told her and I always give her as plenty love and attention as I possibly can. And that's exactly what she deserves and needs.
When the day you was over here and you left, you almost dropped her going off.
I never drop my cuckoo.
You almost.
I am too good to her. I'm a great parent. I think that's why you don't like me. I think you don't like me because you're jealous, because I'm a wonderful parent. Is that why, Richard? Is that why you don't like me? Because I'm a good mom? Hello? Richard?
What?
Is that why you don't like me? Because I'm a good parent? And you know that I take a good job of taking care of Adrian? Because your mom said something like that today.
So what all did your mother exactly tell you?
I'm like sitting
Hey.
I don't like your mom just mentioning me.
I talk about my mother, please.
Anything positive she didn't
I'll say nothing about my mother.
Gave a fuck.
I'll say nothing about my mother. I'll say nothing about my mother.
I did not talk about her. I told you she doesn't like me just as well as I don't like her, so she didn't
Don't
say
comment on my mama.
anyway. I didn't say anything positive. Oh, that's a ugly face. Oh, crying is a ugly face. Tell her when she cries, tell her that's an ugly face, and she knows she's cute. So when you say she's ugly,
You hungry? You want to eat your fingers? Hmm? You gonna eat your fingers?
oh, my poo knows it's eating time. Here, baby, you're about to eat. Put her bib on first so she doesn't get Here, Richard. Oh, baby, you're gonna Put it underneath your chin.
What?
No, what you need to put it underneath the chin so you can tighten it. I know, Poopa Daddy hasn't been around in a while. He doesn't remember. You need to tie the bib in the back. It's in a really expensive dress, so it's pretty much. Tie it in the So what, I have this stupid double ring phone number too, so I know not to get Richard when she doesn't want it.
Not ring. You got the single ring number.
I know.
You don't want your bottle? Hey, you don't want your bottle? Come on.
Something smells awful in my house. I mean, it smells rotten. You know what? I think maybe she just comes to the conclusion that she doesn't know you. Have you ever thought about that?
Okay, well, why don't you go and take her hand? Here.
Well, why don't you try to get to know her before any judge is ever going to let some child, a young, don't do that way. That's your first mistake. Hold her up just a little bit more.
Kid, I taught you how to hold her, okay?
No, Richard, well, I've been with her for the last 4.5
But
months.
I taught you how to, I know how to hold her.
I've been with her for the last 4.5 months.
I don't want this. Something wrong with her. My stomach hurts. Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah. Get back with y'all, man. Somebody come over my house. What'd you go in my room for? Hmm?
What does my number at work show up on a caller ID? Does it say Founders?
No.
Does it say?
It's out of area.
Richard, is that why you don't like me? Is that
No.
a good mom?
No, Tiffany.
Obviously. Jealous. Are you jealous because I'm a good parent? And the other person you have is not a very good person?
Is that how you live your whole life, degrading everybody else
You know
besides
what?
you?
There's nothing wrong with that. Good mom is me. And you're the only person I have to answer to. You and God.
We wouldn't have this problem if you hadn't went to Texas and built that other dude.
If we wouldn't have this problem if you wouldn't have gone to work release.
Also, I mean,
You going to work release, Richard, ruined our whole relationship.
so you went to
Because
slept
you
with.
cheated on me with that nasty trick whore, Teresa. I go and get my AIDS test every 6 months because I don't know what I have. Now, if I showed up with AIDS, it would be because of you. And then I'm going to end up dying and not being able to see my little girl graduate from high school or graduate. You know what I want for my little girl? Let me tell you what I want for her. Oh,
Wait, 5.
turn the TV on.
Now you gonna give me 5 for real? Give me 5. Give me 5.
Didn't she grow up? Look at her. Remember when she was born? She was just all scrawny and little. Now she's just so thin. It's too hot. Maybe you should turn the heat off. I know, sexy. I know. You even walk like a white guy now. You need to stop fucking with me. Why have you lost so much weight? What's wrong with you? You don't eat?
What?
We're communicating. Get
No,
over
we're
this
not
hate
communicating.
thing. This hate thing doesn't matter. I'm not degrading you. I asked you simple, personal human being, one-on-one question. Why the fuck have you lost so much weight?
I ain't lost weight, Tiffany.
Yes, you have. You're so skinny. You talk about me, I've gained weight. Now you look, no, what's wrong with you?
Nothing.
What, your hate for me is that
Tiffany.
bad you can't even communicate with a human being?
Not about me personally. You don't need to know nothing about me personally.
Why not?
Because it ain't your business.
Why isn't it any of my
Because
business?
it's not. You're not my woman, Tiffany.
Who is?
It ain't your business.
Who is it? Who, Richard?
I don't have a woman.
Thought it was none of my business. Person, none of my business.
So, I mean, it ain't got no woman, so it ain't your business if I did or I didn't.
You know what, you son of a bitch? It's all of my business when it has something to do with my little girl.
What does me having a girl got something to do with her?
It does, because you're going to try to bring your little whore around my little girl. My little girl does not see my personal life, and that's going to be our understanding. I'm so sorry that that other girl brings all her whores around her little girl, around your kids. I'm really sorry that she fucks in front of Nakia, and same with you. That's why she's so screwed up in the head, and I don't think that's fair. That's a 4-year-old little girl. She has no right to see your personal life. Now you're going to bring some other woman involved in Nakia's life. Why are you going to fuck her head up? Why? Screw that little girl's head up.
Stop before you make her fall.
My little girl's completely tight into my little lap. She's not going to fall. Why do you think kids are so screwed up in the head? Why do you think we have gangbangers and drug dealers? Because 2 parents need to be together. 2. That's how little girls and little boys grow up to be good little boys.
Man, you don't
and
need
little
to be
girls.
together.
No, well, I'm going to be with someone because my little girl's not going to grow up and be a little tramp like the other kids. My little girl's going to grow up and be a clean, decent human being that's not going to live ghetto. Is going to live clean like she does now. She's going to have the exact same lifestyle. The lifestyle that I and my family have provided for Adria is the best lifestyle that she'll ever see in her life. Now, if more kids would grow up in the country the way she's going to grow up, we wouldn't have all these killings and all this hate and all this horrible problems. You know what? Just because of you, now me and my little girl are going to, she's not going to have that stable person in her life. 2 parents need to be together. That's why little girls and little boys grow up to be good.
We don't need to be together.
Yes, we do, if we're going to be parents.
Oh, we don't.
Well, then we're just not going to be parents. And if your hate for me is that bad, then I'm so sorry that you are a demonic person, and you can't accept that. My little girl's not going to grow up like tramps and whores. My little girl's going to have a good life, and she's going to live perfect. My little girl's not going to be ghetto. And if you can't accept that, then I'm so sorry. But if we're not going to be together, then we don't need to speak. We don't need to see each other. We'll see each other in court.
All right.
So what are you saying? You don't want my little girl to have a stable lifestyle?
I don't need to be with you.
What's wrong with me? You wanted to be with me 2 weeks ago. You
No, I
wanted to
didn't.
spend the night and bring us over and come stay all fucking weekend with you. Richard, my little girl's not going to see your life, and if your little white girl has strung you out, I'm really sorry. Hello?
All right, Tiffany.
Richard, I love you with all of my heart, and I will do anything I can to make sure that my little girl is going to have a good life. I want my little girl to grow up with 2 parents. 2. That's how come other little kids, that's how come all these screwed up, fucked up kids are in the world today. Why? Because they have single parents.
She need Thanksgiving dinner?
How is she going to eat?
It's Thanksgiving.
How's she going to eat? She has a bottle of squash at home waiting with her name on it. She doesn't even eat her food. I can't get her to eat.
That's her first Thanksgiving. I think she got to eat some sweet potatoes or something.
She can't eat those. They're too stringy and she'll choke.
It's not much.
She can't. They're stringy. They have strings and that she'll choke. She doesn't eat. I can't get her to eat any food. I have to get her to smile at me first, and then she kind of pops immediately. I'm sorry, I'm really getting embarrassed. You don't have any color, so she used to have, seeing a whole bunch of colors. She likes pinks and yellows and stuff like that, and you don't have that in your home, so she's not used to it. There's nothing to keep her entertained.
As far as accessories, what are you talking about? Talking about that vase right there?
You can't even buy her anything.
I bought those 3 vases, the one at the top that has the brown bamboo in it. I tore off one of these right here that I already had. That thing there, all this stuff costs less than $15. You know, you ain't telling me she need no diapers.
And if I did, would you do anything?
If
No,
you,
now I
you,
wouldn't
you have
butter.
more expendable.
I don't have any expendable money.
You see how Adria got so much over there. How she don't want for nothing. Your mother done making all this money.
My parents don't have any money. They just bought a new house, so.
Oh boy, no, they didn't buy a house. They bought an estate. It's not a house. They have an estate.
Right.
Yeah, she's so broke. Oh boy.
They don't have any money. They have to pay taxes on their payroll, things like that. They don't have any money. Right, I do whatever I can for her. Everything.
It's so bad. Your parents don't have no money. But they probably down about $10,000 a month now.
My folks' money has nothing to do with me or anybody.
Your folks' money, you brag about all the time how she doesn't want for nothing.
You know why she doesn't want for nothing? Because I work too. Hello. I need some work dresses, but you know what? Yesterday I went to go buy me a work dress.
I think you make more than $20,000 a year.
Because I already bought her a Christmas.
Did you already get a raise?
I already bought her a dress.
You already got a raise?
I should give you a raise in June. I've been there for 3 months.
I understand if you only make $20,000 a year, how your checks are $800 every 2 weeks.
My checks were not $800.
You said before tax they $800.
My money, what I make at work, has nothing to do with you, your lawyer, or anybody.
It does, because if you the more money you make.
Because I get $600.
How much your last pay? $600?
No, my last paycheck was $400. And the next paycheck I get is gonna go to pay my insurance, and I need to pay my mom. So that's where my next check's gonna go, and like you say, it's.
Can you take me to the store?
No.
All the times I do.
Adria can't fit. Where's she gonna sit? Her swing is in the back seat of the car.
What's her car seat at?
Her car seat's in the front seat where she sits. That's where she. There's no room. I have to bring her swing.
I need to get something to eat, man. Y'all can ride to the store with me if y'all want to.
You play. We're gonna go home in a while. I live an hour away. So I have to go over to Kim's grandma's house. If you went to those white people's house, then you would have already ate. Why are you so starving?
You got a thing with white people?
We had so much food. So stuffed. So going back tomorrow to eat. Yeah, I do. I hate white girls. Wonder why? Because white bitches think they're better than me. It's only because of you guys are not being.
Can you fix my phone?
I don't know where it is.
If you don't, it's a $90 phone. Hello? Speaking. What's up? Okay. What's up, man? No, she ain't left yet. She about to leave right now. Sorry about that, man. Stupid phone, man.
I'm not about to leave. I'll be here for another couple of hours if you want to be on your way. No, I'll be here for another couple of hours. So you can come at 9 o'clock and I will be gone. You white bitch! What the fuck are you talking about? You are fucking... I didn't call your mother a whore. I called your nasty ass a whore. Well, you know what? I'm not gonna come beneath you because you're beneath me. Well, you're fucking my leftovers, you sloppy whore. Be on your way. Well, anyway, you're... It's all your fault. You know what? Why don't you be on your way?
Fuck that shit.
Be on your way.
Give me the fucking phone.
What's your address?
Give me the fucking phone.
I think it's 1939. Oh yeah, let me get your directions. Where do you live? Where are your directions? Where do you live at? 18 Rifle Way.
Put her down.
I drive a night. Well, let me tell you what I'm driving. If you'd shut up with your ignorant self, let me explain. I'm driving a 94 Acura Legend, and I'll be outside, and I will be. Well, we can quit arguing. Excuse me, we can quit arguing on the phone because you're fucking my sloppy leftovers. Well, I live on 1402 Flintwood Road. If you want to be your way onto my house, it doesn't really matter because I'm not going to sit here and... Well, I'll apologize to your mother because I was talking to your sloppy ass because you're fucking my leftovers, okay? So... Well, I'm not through with him, obviously, since I'm still here, so... There seems to be a problem with me and you, everyone over there in your home. Well, I've been there too, and you're sleeping in my cum. Yeah, well, you're laying in my cum, so that's okay. I just fucked him, you nasty trick. So it doesn't really matter. And if you want to be on your way, that's fine. Me and my little girl will still be here for another hour or two. So, me and my little girl will still be here. Well, no, I think you need to check yours. You're fucking my sloppy leftovers. I've already been there, done that. That's why I left? Well, there's obviously a problem if I left. Maybe his funky dick ain't good enough. Since I left, his shit ain't good enough. Girl, you got a lot of shit coming, you little nasty trick, if you're fucking around with Richard's nasty ass. So you got a lot coming, because he's fucking you, he's fucking someone else, and he's fucking someone else too. So I feel sorry for you. I don't feel sorry for anybody else. And I fucking apologize for calling your mother. My little girl is over here. This is his daughter. I will come here when you're here fucking him in the bed.
Give me her, please. Give me here.
Look. No, I didn't know this was your mother's house. See, we can get to this understanding. We can get this understanding. This motherfucker threw this phone number in my face. Okay? He's up here bragging on to me about what kind of white girl he has. So, and you know what? He doesn't fucking support his little girl. He doesn't even buy her fucking diapers. No, maybe your baby's father buys your child diapers and he takes care of your child. Oh, he's a sorry-ass daddy. He doesn't fucking deserve to see her. But you know what? I'm here now. I'm here now. I didn't hold her away from him. I didn't hold her. Fuck that. I didn't hold her away from Richard. No, if Richard would take... No, my little girl... Well, this whole situation has nothing to do with... Who hasn't done anything? Excuse me, ma'am? I have been taking care... Well, then why the fuck are you in the middle of this conversation in the first place? You're up here talking about how I take care of my child? No.
Over here.
No, well, you have nothing to do. Excuse me. Excuse me. I didn't know that was your mother's house, first place. So let's get that understood. So that's fine. And as far as you being up in Richard's, okay, well, can I talk now? I listen to you. As far as Richard goes with telling you my business, as far as with me and Adrian, well, if you don't care about his business, then I don't think you need to be fucking with his stupid ass. You know what? It has nothing to do with anybody as far as what goes on and how I raise my daughter. Richard, I'm sorry, but any man who does not take care of their kids, I feel that they don't have no fucking right to see him. And if I was so fucked up, then why am I here on my Thanksgiving bringing her over here to see him? I have my own house. I have my own house. Then why is your sloppy man throwing the number in my face? Well, I really sure in the hell don't care about your sloppy man, so we can get that understood. I have my own. So, but as far as you getting into Richard's business, as far as my daughter goes, has nothing to do with you or anybody else. And if Richard comes crying to you about that, I am so sorry that he cries. Because, I mean, that's all he's going to do. And if you take care of your kids, I commend you. Well, I told you, I'll be at Richard's house for another hour if you still want to handle problems, because it doesn't really matter to me. But as far as I'm concerned, if you take care of your kids, fine, I commend you for that. But if not, then don't try to tell me how to raise mine. Well, like I've already told you, I apologize to your mother. Not to you, but to your mother. And I'm very sorry about that. Because if you would have called my house, I would have fucking cussed you out if you would have did that same thing to my mom. So I understand that. And Richard did tell me that. And I gave him enough respect in that aspect. But other than that, I really didn't, So,